Awesome. Hi everyone, Sarah here, the brand manager. I'm here with Tasia, our beautiful Tasia. And today we're going to be demoing our Adrenox 2.0 using the gloves. We want to demonstrate how to do body procedures with this one, specifically leg treatment. So we're going to focus on cellulite reduction. Not that she's got very much, but we could all use a little therapy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all how we do this with the microcurrent gloves on Adrenox. So we are going to be using our Firming Genius. It's our peptide-based gel that can be used for microcurrent, cavitation, radio frequency, and any treatment that does need that conductive barrier. Firming Genius is an excellent choice. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of that on the entire area that we're going to be working. Starting from the calves. Spread that in, and my gloves are turned off right now. I'm going to go ahead and activate them in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and spread that in. And then if you look over on the screen here, I've got it set to our energy 10. So on a scale for Adrenox, you can set it anywhere from 1 to 30, 30 being the maximum. Since Tasia's having this treatment done for the first time in a few months, we're gonna start it at around a 10, just see where she's feeling, and then we can go up or down based on that. So you all know for the Adrenox 2.0, it does have a few different modalities as well, aside from just the gloves, but the gloves are definitely super exciting, and I know that you've all been wanting to see a live on that. So when you're doing leg treatments, you want to make sure that you always have both of your gloves on the skin at the same time. So if we're doing a massage in this area, I'm going to go ahead and just spread the gel around. If you notice, I've got one hand lifted just so I can comfortably spread my gel without conducting any of the microcurrent. Once I've got it spread, you want to just go with slight pressure up the leg. So while you're doing the microcurrent treatment simultaneously, you are pushing that lymphatic as well to just stimulate the reduction of cellulite. So if you see here, I am applying pretty light pressure. It's not heavy pressure at all, just kind of as if I were to do a lymphatic massage in this direction and in this area. So you want to massage that area for about 5 to 10 minutes before you move on to the next one. And what we do get asked a lot with microcurrent as well is if it can touch and if that's safe. When you're using the gloves, that's totally okay. You do have both of your electrodes. These are basically your electrodes. So you do also need to make sure that they are both touching at the same time when performing the treatment. If I were to do just one, feel anything at all? As soon as you conduct with the second one, you do feel a little bit more of that microcurrent conducting through. So you just want to massage in that area. And again, like I said, push with a pretty gentle amount of pressure. And you just want to massage up towards the natural direction of the lymphatic flow. How does this feel? Is it like mild? Is it pretty light?
Yeah, it is actually pretty light.
Okay.
I do work out my legs a lot, so a little bit thicker muscles here, and I've tried microcurrent a few times, so I'm a little bit more assimilated with it.
Perfect. So in this case, what I would do is turn the intensity up. We're going to go up about 3 levels here because I know she's a big girl and she can take it. And like she did say, she does work out. So of course, as always, it's super important to keep communication open with your client, understand where they're at, meet them where they're at. So just kind of go based off of their sensations, based off of their comfort level, what feels good for them. And then, like I said, we're just going to focus on that area for another minute or so here and just help push that lymphatic up. So another cool thing about microcurrent and using the gloves specifically in this technique is that we are also moving the fascia, which is what creates this cellulite in this area. For example, Tasia doesn't really have a lot of fat or, mass in that sense in her body, but she does have muscles that we want to work through. But when she does have this cellulite, that indicates to us that she's got fascia or connective tissue that needs to be moved. So by using microcurrent, we are oxygenating, and you can see by this pinkness that indicates to us that she is receiving a very healthy amount of blood flow, which is what's going to encourage that stimulation of cellulite reduction. And as always, like I said, you want to make sure that you maintain both of your gloves at the same time on the skin to conduct the microcurrent. So the cool thing about our Adrenox, like I said, if you look over at the probes over here, we do also have 3 other sets of probes that you can use of microcurrent. So that's going to be the ball probes, the disc probes, and the small probes for cotton. So you can do around the eyes, the mouth, and it's just a little bit more gentle of a treatment, whereas the gloves you can do on larger areas, because you would never do the legs with ball probes or disc probes or anything like that. But the cool thing about the gloves is that they do allow you to do that massage. So if you wanted to do something a little bit more firm and focus on, maybe a muscle soreness or something like that, you can definitely do that. And of course, always moving in the direction of the natural lymphatic flow. So we're gonna go ahead and do this for another minute or so. Are there any questions for the microcurrent? We're happy to answer.
Does anybody have any questions?
In the meantime, just so you all know, this isn't our only device with the microcurrent gloves. We've got Adrenox 2.0. We also have the Adrenox Pro gloves, which is the same model as this, just only the gloves for those of you that are interested in providing body treatment specifically, or just a wider range of treatments by introducing the gloves. We do also have the Maxi Spa, if you're all familiar with that one from the posts that we've been doing recently. And the Verstan Pro as well is another great one that's got 8 functions in one, including the microcurrent gloves. Exciting. All right, we're gonna go ahead and work on the other side, but if you guys have any questions, as always, you can leave us a comment, you can send us a DM or give us a call, and we're more than happy to help. Tasia also is based here in our California location. You can schedule a virtual demo with her anytime to discuss this treatment or anything else. And as always, we'll see you all on time. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.